Hello all, Scooty Man here, Easter Monday, early evening. Thought I'd take a ride out on the S-Wing. Pretty much the first ride out I've had this year on this bike, so I thought I'd bring it up to Newlands Corner near Guildford and share with you some of the stuff I've been doing over winter on it. Won't take too much time on this. Yeah, new tyres. Bike's 7 years old now, 6-7 years old. So I thought, right, nothing wrong with the rubber that was on there, but they're getting a bit older. They're starting to square off at the rear tyre, so I thought, right, new set of tyres. Michelin City Grips, yes, I love them. Something else I've done, I've replaced the rear shocks with YSS rear shocks. They're gorgeous. The spring itself is thicker, the core is thicker. The damping effect is much better. There's not an awful lot of clearance, if I'm honest, either side, despite the fact they were supplied for the bike. As you can see, there's not an awful lot down there of clearance, but they do a good job. The ride quality is, with the tyres, is improved no end. I mean, it was good anyway, but I mean, it's even better now. While I had the bike apart putting those on, I also did the front forks, the oil on the front forks, and replaced that as well with some motor oil. Yeah, great, love it. So the ride quality, that's one of the things I wanted to do. You might have noticed that on the back. It's Kappa, very much like a Givi 52 Givi Trekker box, but the Kappa version. It's a no-brainer to spend extra money for a name when it's exactly really the same box the Kappa is. And I also bought the rack to go on it as well. Quite easy to put together. Does it look too big for this bike? Yeah, well, we can argue all day long about that. Maybe, I don't know. But it's nice and secure, and for anybody wondering who's got an S-Wing or similar, if you can put one of the mono key system plates on the bike, yes you can. It does fit on there, and that's why I went for this one. Got a nice big box for camping and trips. The space inside, huge. It really is big, with obviously a strappy thing, and yeah, very nice. So I don't tend to put a lot of weight in boxes. I just use them for, like, if I put in your helmet and space in really, and putting a bit of light stuff in. I tend to put all the weight for my camping gear and stuff actually on the seat, on here in a bag. I tend to do that because obviously it's designed to carry weight, and that's what I do. Tuck it behind me. This one's probably a little bit too wide for a pair of panniers. You probably could put a set on there, but no need with the box and that. So yeah, done that as well. One other thing I've done, which I'm going to do a separate video on, is I've had my exhaust coated in Cerakote, which is a ceramic coating to stop it from rusting. I took it out to go my Christmas shopping on this year, put it in the garage, left it for a month, came back, and I was quite shocked because I didn't use ACF 50 on this particular bike. Didn't think I'd need to because it's only the one run, but I got caught in the rain, and yeah, my mistake. However, I didn't want the exhaust to rot out. I didn't want the expense of a new one, so I had it ceramic coated. I'll do a separate video on that one, but yeah, it's nice. It's done. Yeah, I'll share my opinions with you on that one on another video. Anyway, that's about it. The bike's ready for summer. While I was doing all the bits and bobs, nailed the back end off for the shock absorbers, I took all the back off that you have to take off to get into the valves, did the valve clearances as well. Everything was perfect on this bike. It's done 3,500 miles now. Still as nice as that I bought it. Needs a bit of a wash, but there we go. New shocks, new tyres, fork oil, and a new big box. Any questions? Leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them for you. By the way, just a quickie, that rack came separately. Had to buy that separate. Quite easy to fit, 6.5mm drill, 4 holes, and just follow the instructions and put the kit together, and it's nice and sturdy. It will do a job. And you've got like little slots and what have you, so you can put rock straps through, and I'll probably end up just putting my sleeping bag on there, to be honest. Not a lot of weight. I think you can't go putting too much weight on. It's quite high up really for stability, but I have filled it up. I have put a double sleeping bag on there, rock strapped it on, took it round the block, took it for a bit of a ride, threw it all about. It doesn't affect the handling if you're being sensible, obviously. Yeah, so it works. Anyway, people are coming now, and that's about enough from me on this one. Any questions, obviously put them in the comments, and out for now.